Yeah, see, that's not a hot mess.
No, what? You mad?
So, well, let me introduce you guys. So, firstly, welcome to this meeting. It's not even, yeah, it's a meeting, but also more of like a friends and family kind of thing, where everybody can come, be free, and it's all about positive vibes. It's all about building wealth and becoming the best version of ourselves, building wealth. Because a lot of the times we have conversations and them not so productive or them are go sideways. So every conversation here is all about moving forward. It's not all about money either. It's all about what really matters to you. So for example, maybe like Zeron, he's working on being a professional footballer. I'm working on making different streams of income and doing different things and whatever. Right. Anna has her goals in terms of what she works on. You guys will get acquainted. But yeah, that's why it is that I had this based on the principles of Think and Grow Rich, building what's called a mastermind group. I don't know if each person has already read that part of it, but we'll go over it today. So we all will have one definite chief aim, and that's the vein in which we'll move forward. If you have persons who are, this is not for everybody as well. This is not some kind of big community I'm trying to build or anything like that. That's very easy to do. I prefer to work with people. Um, I prefer to work with people who I know personally and people who are ready to actually become the best version of themselves in every single way. So you guys can probably get acquainted. So Zeron, this is Anna. I met Anna through WCL. That is one of my main businesses as a vehicle towards building financial freedom. Um, Anna is 50 right now. That probably shouldn't lead with that, but Anna has become one of my very, very good friends, almost like mother, friend, and everything in one. And we did finally get the opportunity to meet her when we did go Dominica when about 2-3 months ago, and for a WCL event, and to celebrate her becoming 3-star in one day. She earned 10,000 USD in one day, and she's a very down to earth person. She was living in the US for a long time, but actually no. Let me let you do the intro. Anna Zeran is my cousin. He's working right now to become a professional footballer. We're probably about the same age. He's been living in the US for a long time now. And so he has that mindset in terms of building financial freedom, has been exploring different opportunities and more. So when I talk about my cousin that's in what name? Novatech, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, when I talk about my cousin who's in Novatech, that's Zeran who I talk about. So you both
Okay.
yeah, you both have the mindset to build financial freedom. Absent from this meeting is Javon. He's probably sleeping tired from work. Soon he'll be retiring from his 9 to 5. And Carlos is a young Jamaican guy who he's working to build different streams of income. I worked with him. I helped him to get into school for this year. So he'll be coming to Canada where I live in January. So anyway, yeah, but yeah, you guys can get acquainted in the meantime. I'm here. You can get acquainted. I'll be right back.
Okay. Well, first of all, Zoran, I cannot do the camera thing right now, so I guess you'll see me some other time.
I completely
But
understand.
women, if we don't think we look good, we don't go on camera, right? So
Yeah, I understand.
it even happens at 50 as well.
I get it. You say you just finished working out?
Was that?
You say you just finished working out?
Yes,
Yeah,
was
that's nice.
taking my
That's nice.
sweat. I haven't done that in a long time. Since I joined WCL, I stopped working out. I stopped cooking every day. I stopped doing so many things because I was just focus on, getting to star rank, different star ranks and stuff. So now I'm
Yes.
starting to take some time to take care of myself, and because like they say, you can become wealthy, but if you don't have good health, what good is the wealth? Yeah.
Yep. Don't make no sense.
So with that said, I've started back doing my workouts. Today, actually, I started back. And so, yeah, like Hanif
That's
said, I met Hanif through WCL about a year and a half ago. And the first presentation I saw, he was the one who did it, and I was really impressed with him and his knowledge of cryptocurrency, his knowledge of the business, and just his positivity. So I reached out to
Yeah.
him, and ever since we've been friends. I feel like I know him all my life, and we went to Texas for the WCL meeting. I was more excited to meet Hanif than to go to the event, to be honest. Yeah, so we met there, and I still feel like I know him all my life, even if he's half my age. He could be my son, but yeah. So he's cool. I had my 3-star celebration in Dominica, like he said. He came down for that. And we have the same mindset, although we have different ages, but we have the same mindset in terms of, building wealth and different streams of income, and setting goals, and just being positive and living a positive, life with a positive mindset, positive people around us and stuff like that. That is pretty much what it is.
Yeah, that's nice. And if for a family, we cousin. Didn't really grow up together like that, but we did spend a couple holidays together in our grandmother's house and stuff like that. And both of us
Right.
played soccer. So football.
Well, yeah.
Yeah,
What part of the States are you?
I'm in Virginia right now.
Oh, you're in
Yeah,
Virginia. You've been there
yeah.
since how long have you been there?
2017, so 5 years.
Oh, cool. I used to live in New
Yeah,
York, actually.
I'm not too fond of New York. Too
Yeah,
busy
I lived
for
in New
me.
York. I lived in New York for about 15 years. And then I
That's-
moved back home to take care of my parents because my mom had gotten a stroke and my dad was up in age. So I moved to
yeah,
Dominica to take care of them. And I just decided I'm staying home, tired of the hustle and bustle of New York.
yeah,
Yeah, so I just stayed in Dominica.
yeah. So right now, yeah, I'm in Virginia. I just finished college like last year.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so I'm trying to pursue the goal of going pro football, but that's been a challenge right now. So taking a little seat back and to work on different aspects of my life, financial
Right.
part, health as well. So I'm in the
Right.
gym 24/7
I can tell.
working on, yeah. So yeah, I try to maintain that fitness for whenever a different opportunity comes up again.
Right,
Yeah,
exactly.
that's pretty much me. And Hanif been, getting me more acquainted with the financial aspect of life. He introduced me to WCL. He also introduced me to the guy who is, I think, some chief officer of Novatech. So he was the one that actually introduced me to that guy, and I like the idea. So I kind of put a little bit more effort into the
Into
Novatech,
Novatech instead of
than
WCL.
instead of WCL. So
Oh, here
that
comes
in my focus. So
Mhm.
yeah, but like Hanif said, we all have similar mindset.
Right.
Yeah, we doesn't matter the age or where we're from or whatever, but as long as the
Yeah.
mindset is right and the energy is positive and stuff, we could do a lot and we could help each other. So I like the idea of this mastermind group. Kind of
Yeah, I
help
love
me
it.
keep me on my toes and keep me disciplined and consistent.
Right. Exactly. Yep.
Nice.
Javon.
I'm not connected to the audio yet, but
Mm.
I'm excited for both of you. The fact that and it's as simple as that. It's it's an open atmosphere. We all get to know each other. It's not like a business meeting. We can share whatever we want with each other's lives, and we know that it's kind of the energy. Anytime it is that the idea I have for this is anytime it is that this is, by the way, well, we'll get into this, but the idea you have when it is that you want to always connect with people who have the same mindset. If you're supposed to list maybe on one hand 5 people that you can connect with like that in your circle readily, it's typically probably not the easiest thing, right? It helps in terms of accountability and everything like that, in terms of moving forward. So that's the whole idea. And here comes the pregnant lady, is who is here. Fast,
Javon.
you were sleeping.
Anna, I missed your call. My apologies
Yes,
there.
I was trying to wake you
Yeah,
up.
Yes, I was. I was not sleeping. Anif knows this. That I'm actively working like crazy in the background. Like Anif knows my mindset right now and what I'm working on is like crazy. In just in terms of my personal and holistic development, and that's what I'm about. And I'm saying, just myself, Zaran. Pleasure to meet you, man. I don't know if we've met before, but pleasure to finally meet you in this mastermind. And thanks, Anif, for the opportunity to join on this mission. We spoke about it in private, and I'm just ready to be more and to be all that I can be. And the word from you, my brother, I'm being the incarnated being of who I am in the future right now.
Yes.
You're muted, Anif.
Yeah, the power of awareness. Nothing
Yes,
like it.
sir. Yes, sir. Bro, it's been working, man. It's been working and just navigating, bro, feeding my mind every day, choosing to be happy, you know what I mean? And just making that a state of mind and a state of my existence. And I believe that, in everything that I do, double sale to all of my passive income streams, they will start flow because my mind is at the right place. Bro, just had a brilliant call with the website designer. And bro, he made it so easy. Bro, the call was, man, like so easy, so fluent. And he brought like everything to picture and he even helped me to put together the two vision that I have. And I can even tell you in one word now, one sentence now. Wait for this. You always ask me, yo, what is Mighty Men about? Tell me it in one sentence. So I got it for you right now. Mighty Men of Valor is a conglomerate company for men, single parents, and youth in holistic development. There you have it. It's gonna
Just
get
like
cleaner.
that.
It's gonna get cleaner. It's gonna get cleaner, but it's coming together. It's coming together, bro. It's coming together.
From 1 year ago, the progress that has come to where it is now, that's huge. That's
Yeah, bro. So what I'm saying, it really helped me to develop the meat of Mighty Men of Valor, what it's about, and really to allow nothing to affect that, and to really see the power in myself, because the power that personal development through Think and Grow Rich, through your wishes, your command, those books, audiobooks, and books that I'm reading and applying now. And I know Hanif is going to touch on this for all of us. You know what I mean? Read the book, man. Listen to you got time. You know what I'm saying? So like the mindset is, man, don't find excuses and say, yo, I don't got time. And I see myself and Hanif have been in network marketing, so we know how Telegram's group operates. You know what I mean? A lot of time we have a lot of groups going on, and we don't care about a lot of them, and it just fall by the wayside, or you just see messages but don't comment or don't say, hey, that was a good message that you sent out there. And I'm getting into the habit. I know Anif probably noticed this as well, because in our Millionaire Mastermind group, like you see me now going through the different websites that you share, Anif, because you're feeding your mind. You're connecting to Black Insider and to wealthy people, and they're attracting to you, because that's what it's all about. When you elevate your mindset, to set to a level that you haven't yet attained, to say, yo, I'm already this person, everything in your life changes. You know what I'm saying? To the people that you give your time and your energy. So I'm not here to talk a lot, but I'm Javon. I'm here to win, and I'm here to be the best me.
wow.
Big speech. Big speech. Right now I feel motivated.
It's crazy. It's crazy. It's
Imagine.
crazy.
No say it yet. Me know what you're gonna say.
Let me not let it out yet. Let me not let it out yet. Let me not let it out yet. I know. You just did something there, Hanif. You got it. I got you.
We're gonna go over it though. Oh man.
Yeah, but I know what you're gonna say though.
Yeah.
I know exactly what you're gonna say.
I'm really excited for everybody here. There's going back to it, and I finish this in 30 seconds. The whole point of why it is that I did this is that really and truly, and more, I wanted to know that this could have gone another way. I could have made a group where I mentioned that this is for all sorts of different crypto opportunities, network marketing opportunities, and we could have probably get 1,000 people within probably a couple hours to join a group. And that would be easy. And that would be a lot of commission for me and for everybody else here. But what comes with that is also people who are not personally developed, people who are just looking to jump from one opportunity to another, people who are looking to make money but do not fully understand it, people who do not understand how to become wealthy. When it comes on to a group, I really do not like groups like you, Javana, well, Jan, Anna, you are in WCL. One of the biggest pet peeves right now is the fact we have a whole bunch of WhatsApp groups and whatever, maintaining them or whatever. It's just because, I don't know, after a while you get to a certain point, and the truth is, like where life will be in a couple of years from now, the things it is that we will be able to do, or well, let me talk for myself. The things it is that I will be able to do, a lot of people will not be able to do it simply because they either do not have the money, they do not have the same mindset as I do, and I will lose friends. I will lose friends. I will lose friends because they refuse to grow. And that is a truth about life. I cannot force somebody to grow. You know, it's a choice that you have to make yourself, right? When the student is ready, the teacher will appear. So if none of you had that mindset in terms of building wealth, you would not have clicked on that link to join the Zoom, to join the group. So anyway, it's with a long-term goal. Opportunities will be here to make money, obviously, because we need vehicles. Money doesn't come out of thin air. Like all the opportunities that I'm using right now to make money. And not just that, but the call that you had, Javon, was it with Amit, the guy who I introduced you to?
Yes, it was with Amit. And
All right.
and to let you know the truth, that I spoke to marketers before, or to people that build a website, bro. It was never this easy.
I figured.
You feel me? Because everybody's selling their products and nobody's listening to you, like what you want to do. And you said something to me the other day, you know, even in terms of my coach that I'm working with to launch Mighty Men of Valor in December. So the pre-launch will be December 17th, and the launch will be 1 month from that.
Ah,
So there's a
okay.
definite goal. Yes.
Points.
So there's a definite goal. And I learned that as well from Earl Nightingale in his audio book, you know, coming out of the spirit of conformity, or you know, I mean, and basically making your success a defined goal, you know.
Ah, that's huge. That's huge. The thing, you guys might not know what Javon and I are talking about. I asked him because that's the other thing. I will go over that today in terms of the mastermind group. The reason I asked him is because that's the other thing that you'll be able to get access to from here, because more people are going to join here. I'm not interested in numbers. As I said, it's about quality people who are 4 or 5 people right now in your life you want to build wealth with, and maybe they're not there yet. It takes a while. All of us, we had our own journeys. We struggle with consistency at times. I've struggled a lot with consistency at times. I know Japan has zero.
That was my biggest part. That was my biggest part to my dilemma, you know, a lot of times, you know, I wasn't following through on a lot of things that I set out to do. And, you know, it's about identifying it, where the damn problem is, and you know, doing the work.
Right, exactly. So it takes time. So you know, the things will grow from here. Each person who comes into the community, we each have a responsibility to take care of them, help them, understand that we were where we are now because we went through different phases in progress, right? We'll be able to do a lot together. We'll make a lot of money together, right? We will be able to go on trips and whatever. There'll be different investment opportunities, mentors. I can easily talk to a couple people who are very high level people and say, hey, I have a mastermind group. Can you come and speak for 30 minutes on this topic or whatever? So a lot will be brought to the table. right? So everybody will not get access to this. That's not just that, but Javon, I put Javon on to somebody who knows a lot about building websites and everything. He has an office in Toronto. That's in terms of any business you're going to do. You'll probably need a website. You'll probably need an accountant. I have an accountant that I work with. You'll be able to access lawyers and everybody it is that you'd like to access. That's the whole goal. So, right. So it is that you don't have to go out there and search and ask people who you maybe don't know or something like that. So you don't have to use the resources that are here, but at least when you want to have serious conversations, you can come here, right? If you want to get to the next level. Or if you're feeling down, maybe you want to, you're not feeling so well, or maybe you had a disappointment, you just want to talk with somebody. Because the thing is, it's key the people who you listen to, right? Who do you go to when you in your down moments? If you go to somebody who doesn't know what to say to you, it'll go fuck you up. And it will mess you up in a lot of ways in the long term. And so with this tight-knit community, then it will be all about positive energy. Say, yeah, that's one disappointment, but that's a door that was closed so that you can see another door. Too many times you talk with people and it's like, oh shit, I can't believe that it's happening, and it's just a downward spiral from there. Like, no, that's not what it is. You know what I mean? So if you realize, even my cousin here, Zeran, like, he's on a journey to become a professional footballer. I don't know in conversations I have with other people, but he went to this place, went to that place, went to that place, and each conversation Zeran I go have with me, him know how me I go come with me, I go say, yeah man, I say it go. And we'll move on to the next one, because it's a journey. Everybody has their own journey. Other people will talk with this like, tell if we go put on the ball thing, like, see, so so just like that, this is the place where we can come to talk about that stuff. And but anyway, getting back to it, the main concept is not about me or anybody else. This is based on the concept of the Think and Grow Rich. And if ever, I was hoping everybody would be able to read this in terms of Think and Grow Rich before we came to the meeting, because that's the whole concept on which this book will be built on. It's not about me or any of us. It will be based on concepts and principles that the wealthiest people on earth use to acquire their wealth, not just financially, your health, right? Whatever matters the most to you in terms of family and everything like that. So yeah, so we'll meet like once a week, right? For now, if you guys want to, I'm really on the next level right now. So I'm anything that has to do with building wealth, and I like it, I will meet every single day. That's the level it is that I am on now. I'm wired. I'm very, 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 very wired, right? And it's not just because, I feel like this or I just make $100,000. Really and truly, I could lose everything tomorrow. But my personal development has gotten to such a point where I am unstoppable. I'm the only person who can stop myself. Yesterday, I talked with somebody and I would tell them, say, you need to sleep. I said to them, say, I don't feel like I need to sleep. Like, me sleep enough. Like, me just can't sleep. When I sleep, I dream about different things that I have on my dream board. I'm just so excited every single day for wake up and achieve whatever it is that I want to achieve. So anyway, this has been a big part of my development personally. Reading Think and Grow Rich. One of the best things in terms of learning from people who have the results you are looking for. So as core concepts, everybody, it only makes sense. Actually, let me not say everybody will need to, because you don't need to do anything here. It's all about what you really, really, really want, right? So that definite chief aim that all of us have is in terms of becoming the best version of ourselves. We all could probably do with $100,000 passively a month, right? $10,000 passively a month, or making an extra, I don't know, whatever amount of money per month. And we'll be able to achieve those goals. There will always be opportunities. They will always be coming. I have at least, like Javon and Anna will tell you, there are like 60 probably opportunities that I haven't really taken a look at. This morning, somebody called me and said, they're offering me 20% equity in a real estate deal. The purchase price is $700,000. If I come up with $85,000, then I have 20% equity in the deal, right? For a property in Ontario. I may take it, I may not, but I get these calls all the time. So I will bring those things here. So if you want to own real estate, you can do that, right? You can do that. Whatever opportunities that I get, I will pass it on to my trusted network, because I'm confident that when I pass you on to somebody else, your mindset is already there in terms of building wealth, because those are the kind of people that I associate with. So with doing so and building wealth, I didn't just do it myself. I learned a lot from mentors, whether it is that they're dead or alive. One such mentor is Dale Carnegie, and this book is based on Dale Carnegie and the principles on which it is that he built his wealth. So if everybody did, does everybody already have Think and Grow Rich?
Yes,
Yeah?
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, have it.
Anna, you have it?
Yeah.
All right. So what we can do, what we can probably start by doing is, essentially what we're doing is how we're learning how to become wealthy. That's where we'll start, because it all starts with a mindset. All right, we're learning how to become wealthy. So I'll read it. I'll read a part of it. Actually, let's see who, I won't start reading because you've been hearing my voice. Oh, you have the physical book.
Tangible book, bro. You gotta get the paper one, man.
True. Oh, you have the physical book to Zara. Nice.
Yeah.
All right. So why don't we start then? We can read. We don't have to read every single page, but it is probably good if it is that we go through some of it. So I'll just go through this part. This new ebook version, Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, has been made available freely because we truly believe that this text contains ideas and concepts that truly transform people's lives. We sincerely hope that this text helps you to begin the journey to success. We've taken great effort to ensure that this text is as close to the original version as possible. I don't know if you know, but this isn't the actual original. Bringing you this free version of the ebook took several weeks of preparation. A great deal of time was spent sourcing the content from numerous sources available in the public domain, checking, proofing, and rechecking the material to have the correct italics. As well as preparing a website dedicated to the free distribution of the ideas contained in this book. If you enjoy this ebook and feel it would be useful, then people can download it. It's a free thing, and help us continue our work in actively promoting this classic text for free. If you'd like to make a donation, ebook rights, I'll skip that part. So table of contents, it goes over from the base, starting with what do you want most, and then the different things: preface, intro, desire, faith, auto suggestion, right? Specialized knowledge, imagination, organized planning. So the thing we'll start with is obviously going in sequential order. Is what do you read? What do you want most? Is it money, fame, power, contentment, personality, peace of mind, and happiness? So who would like to start by reading?
I'll start. I got you.
Sure.
You just scroll through it because I'm seeing your screen, so you can just.
All right.
Oh, you start right there.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. The 30 steps to riches described in this book offers the shortest, dependable philosophy of individual achievement ever presented from the benefit of man or woman who is searching for a definite goal in life. Before beginning this book, you will profit greatly if you recognize the fact that the book was not written to entertain. You cannot digest the contents properly in a week or a month. After reading the book thoroughly, Mr. Miller, Reese's Hutchinson, nationally recognized consulting engineer and longtime associate of Thomas A. Edison, said, "This is not a novel. This is a textbook on individual achievement that came directly from the experiences of hundreds of Americans' most successful men. It should be studied, digested, and meditated upon. No more than one chapter should be read in a single night. The reader should underline the sentences which impresses him most. Later, he should go back to these marked lines and read them again. A real student will not merely read this book, he will absorb its contents and make them his own. This book should be
as you mentioned that, just to pause and say, one of the things I find that made a big difference with reading this book, because I've read this book like 2-3 times, but the thing is, I read it the first time, and the second time I applied it. So one of the things don't listen to me, just follow what the book says. Like, don't listen to me or anybody else. Just follow, as Javon reads, follow exactly what the book says. So if it says, underline the sentences which impress you most, do it. Actually do it. If you have the physical book, do it. For me, what I did is that I had a book, and I would write out the most important things that I found, well, whatever impressed me most. So actively do that. Yeah, sorry. Yes, Javon. And you can read from your book if you want, because we know your eyes on the screen and thing. Javon?
Yeah, it's fine. I'm seeing properly.
Right.
Yeah, my book there, I'm reading and marking, so that's fine. So where are we? So we're at the reader should underline. Okay, the reader should underline the sentences which impresses him most. Later, he should go back to these marked lines and read them again. A real student will not merely read this book, he will absorb its contents and make them his own. This book should be absorbed by all high school and by all high schools, and no boy or girl should be permitted to graduate without having satisfactory passed an examination on it. Wow. This book, this philosophy will not take the place of the subjects taught in schools, but it will enable one to organize and apply the knowledge acquired and convert it into useful service and adequate compensation without waste of time. Dr. John R. Turner, Dean of College of the City of New York, after having read the book, said, "The very best example of soundness of this philosophy is your own son, Blair, who dramatic story you have underlined in the chapter on desire." Dr. Turner had a reference to the author's son, who, born without normal hearing capacity, not only avoided becoming a deaf mute, but actually converted his handicap into a priceless asset by applying the philosophy here described. After reading the book, starting on page 52, you will realize that you are about to come into possession of a philosophy which can be transmuted into material wealth or served as readily to bring you peace of mind, understanding, spiritual. Scroll down. So the book,
Spiritual harmony.
yeah, spiritual harmony, and in some case, as in the case of the author's son, it can help you master physical affliction. The author discovers through personally analyzing hundreds of successful men that all of them followed the habit of exchanging ideas through what is commonly called conferences. When they had problems to be solved, they sat down together and talked freely until they discovered from their joint contribution of ideas a plan that would serve their purpose. You who read this book will get most of it by putting into practice the mastermind principle described in this book. Do you want me to stop there, Hanif?
I can take over if you want.
Yeah, well, with the reading, yes, but also
just with applying. I know I touched some incredible stuff there that, if it was my ebook, I would have been underlining stuff.
Exactly.
Definitely.
Exactly. Because the thing is, and this is literal application of it, what we are doing right now. So a lot of the times we should not listen to ourselves, because I didn't know how to become wealthy at first. I used to hate money. I used to say, yeah, I'm gonna need no money, blah, 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 whatever, whatever. You know, because I grew up with a mindset of lack for a long time. And then I say, how do you become wealthy? I didn't know how to do it. So with what we're doing right now is literally following exactly as the book says. If you follow this book, I was saying to Hezron recently, if you follow this book, you know, I should tell him that what we're doing. If you follow this book, you basically guaranteed to become wealthy within the next couple of years. I don't know when, but yeah. So this is the kind of what it is that we are doing. And touching on even before, when he was talking about having it in schools, like no, they never taught us this stuff in schools because they don't want us to know this stuff. Well,
Exactly.
yeah. It's unfortunate, but they want to keep the poor poor. So yeah, well, at least we're exiting. Some people that say exiting the matrix. So what we can do, the club should have a meeting at regular periods, as often as once each week. So that's the minimum, once a week. If we want to meet more often, then we can. You guys, everybody has their own lives. That whatever it is that everybody is doing, it's up to you. If you want to meet every day, if you want to meet I don't know, whatever really works for everybody, right? Because this is literally my focus for the next 3 years. By the age of 27, and this is my definite chief aim. And Think and Grow Rich will tell you about this: to be making at least $100,000 passively per month. $100,000 per month, and that's not just gonna come by hoping some opportunity comes by or this or that. It will be based on the principles of this book, you know. So yeah. Yeah, Anna, you can take over. Well, sorry,
Okay.
everybody else wanted to contribute anything,
I,
just feel free to chime in.
But just a small comment there before you go on, just on digesting that. I'm not gonna be long, but just digesting what I just went through, man. It's all application. And when you do, it's important to not pass. It taught me something about books, and even in publishing my own book right now as well. It taught me the importance of the prefix, what a person sees first, bro. You know, and how that makes a person feel is essential, and the application that are involved in there that people have to use to put into action to make change, to identify and to make change. That's it. And now you can do your thing.
okay, just scroll up a little bit, Hanif. So do I have to tell you to scroll up again?
Harmony. Oh, or is the where is it? The author is called.
Okay, that's good. Oh Lord, you scrolled up too much. Go back down. What did you do?
Oh, see it
Okay,
here. See.
steady. Okay, steady. You who read this book will get most out of it by putting into practice the mastermind principle described in the book. This you can do, as others are doing so successfully, by forming a study club consisting of any desired number of people who are friendly and harmonious. The club should have a meeting at regular periods, as often as once each week. The procedure should consist of reading one chapter of the book at each meeting, after which the contents of the chapter should be freely discussed by all members. Each member should make notes, putting down all ideas of his own inspired by the discussion. Each member should carefully read and analyze each chapter several days prior to its open reading and joint discussion in the club. The reading at the club should be done by someone who reads well and understands how to put color and feeling into the lines. By following this plan, every reader will get from its pages not only the sum total of the best knowledge organized from the experiences of hundreds of successful men, but more important by far, could you scroll up, please, Hanif? Thanks. But more important by far, he will tap new sources of knowledge in his own mind, as well as acquire knowledge of priceless value from every other person present. If you follow this plan persistently, you will be almost certain to uncover and appropriate the secret formula by which Andrew Carnegie acquired his huge fortune, as referred to in the author's introduction.
And this part of it is tributes to to Napoleon Hill from like many very influential people in the world. So you can go ahead and read this part. Oops.
Think and Grow Rich was 25 years in the making. It is Napoleon Hill's newest book based upon his famous law of success philosophy. His work and writings have been praised by great leaders in finance, education, politics, government.
And that was by, who wrote that part again? That was by King, former president and former chief of justice of the US.
No, that's something else.
Oh, that's different. Oh yeah, true. Mm. And
So the former president wrote, "Dear Mr. Hill, I have now had an opportunity to finish reading your Law of Success textbooks, and I wish to express my appreciation of the splendid work you have done in the organization of this philosophy. It would be helpful if every politician in the country would assimilate and apply the 17 principles upon which your lessons are based. It contains some very fine material which every leader in every walk of life should understand. I am happy to have had the privilege of rendering you some slight measure of help in the organization of this splendid course of common sense philosophy." And that was the former president and former Chief Justice of the United States.
and it's all these people, king of the 5 and 10 cent stores. So yeah, I'll allow you guys to just read this part just by yourselves because it's gonna be a whole bunch of stuff after that. And the publisher's preface. Yeah, the thing is that it's not a book where it is that more so in a kind of in a rush to go through. So what it's 2:57 now. I plan like an hour. So I mean it, and the thing is though, you'll get most out of this obviously, as it says, by applying it and doing the stuff on your own time. This is really more so to meet and discuss. So at the next meeting.
Yeah. So okay, I was gonna say to you that we can set perhaps a goal for the next meeting to read the first chapter and read it over and absorb it, take notes, and discuss it in the next meeting.
Right. That's a great idea. What does everybody think?
Sure.
Nice. Zaran?
Yeah, all good.
Nice. All right. So in that case, then, would make the goal of the next meeting. That's the author's preface. Author's preface.
And if you have to start this, the 2 o'clock Zoom?
No.
Okay.
No. We can make it for the next meeting. Where is this thing? Is it the introduction? Where's the part that talks about what do you want most? Is that after the intro?
That's what we just read.
Oh, right. So, so having gone over this part here, so what we can do is we can focus on finishing that first part in terms of what do you want most, and apply everything that it says, and then we can, we don't have to rush it. We can just focus on finishing this part for the next meeting. Given also that they don't recommend, because they don't recommend reading more than one per night or so. So that leaves that. This, yeah. So we'll do that then. Why don't we do that? So we'll go only up until like page 9. So everybody would have the goal would be next meeting to discuss everything in the book up to page 9 and to do everything that it says. So how about that?
So the goal is to read up to page 9. So that is the introduction, Mind Power, the man who taught his way.
Well, that would be it starts the author's preface.
Yeah, 2. The author's preference starts at 1. The page 9 is the introduction. That's not the first chapter. That's just the introduction.
Oh, are you looking at the what you call it? Are you looking at the
I'm looking at the actual book, not the so probably it's different in relation to the.
Yeah, I think it's a little bit different. So what?
So I'll use this then. So I'll use the digital version with you and take notes there, and record. Just put a what do you call it? A document, a Word document parallel to that, and take notes there for the next meeting.
Yeah. All right. What about we read up until you said up to the introduction?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. That sounds like a good idea. So up until the introduction. So so you can use it because it's the same content. I guess it's just the page numbers different. So up to page 5. So we'll focus on up to page 15 for the next meeting. And when I guess one of the concepts I found is that never leave a meeting unless you decide the time and date for another one. So when would you want to set up the next one for? So not all the meetings will be just like this. Sometimes we'll discuss like opportunities. Sometimes we'll discuss investment stuff, or whatever the community really wants to discuss. So when would be best for everybody to meet next?
So
in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening. Wednesdays are out for me because Wednesdays I have to present, and then I do the boot camp training in the afternoon with my members. So all Wednesdays are out for me. Weekends are out as well.
All right. So actually, let's do this. Let's set one time for every week where no matter what we meet at that time. So we may have other meetings, but no matter what for that time of the week, unless somebody has something different.
Today is what? Today is what? Friday? I think that's perfect. This is perfect.
Friday?
At the same time, 1 o'clock.
All right. So Friday, 1 o'clock. All right. So I'll put it in my calendar for everything. So the way I'll operate is like this. Like this is a priority for me. So I will, if I have a meeting, I'm gonna schedule it for after this time. Not that well, I cannot tell you that you should not schedule anything during this time. I'll operate like that in a way because I don't want to tell you what to do. It's all about your decisions. So if it's a priority for you, then it's a priority. So I guess everybody is good with All
right, cool. So I'm putting that in my calendar right now as we speak.
Yeah. Oh, wait.
So Friday,
there's normally a WCL presentation right at the hour. Could we meet at
1 p.m.?
At 2
No,
p.m.
there's no WCL presentation at 1 p.m. That's what we just agreed to. So we're meeting for the hour though. So you're saying that if there's a WCL presentation, you want to join early. So do you want to say
join early, but also like an hour before the WCL presentation, I never schedule anything because that's the time I'll touch base with people.
All right, let's do 12.
12 would work?
Yeah.
12 will work on the Friday.
12 works, Sarah?
Yeah, 12 works Friday.
All right. So I'll put it.
Okay.
So I'll put Mastermind meeting. Mastermind. So same Zoom link every time unless otherwise advised. And if you're not so familiar with Telegram, then we can work on understand. It's an easy app to use and it's better than WhatsApp because you can pin messages and a whole bunch of other stuff. So yeah, we can probably stop there for now. How does everybody feel at the end of, we can probably meet for another like 5-10 minutes and talk about like money related stuff or stuff like that. Well, how does everybody feel and what are your thoughts on what we just did?
First off, I love this idea. The idea of getting together as a group, because it's crazy. Because this morning I'm in the gym, I just did some workout, and I was thinking, I started thinking about the financial aspect of my life and stuff, and the vehicle I need to make progress going forward. And the first thing came to my mind is that I can't do it by myself. I'm gonna have to need a group of people. And it's crazy that soon as we get back from the gym, you hit me with that message. So I didn't even second guess to click the link or whatever. As soon as I finished reading, I was like, this is perfect. So this idea is really good, and it's time for me specifically to start putting a lot more energy into this part of my life in terms of growth. And I've been focusing on the personal development aspect for the past like 3-4 months, and I feel like that has grown significantly and making steps going forward. So this part is the next step for me into like gaining more knowledge and more understanding of what I want to achieve. So it's perfect for me. I like it.
Yeah, I can say it's been great for me as well. And even, just note as well, Hanif, I think what would be great as well, if you can share your screen, it's good. But just from efficacy that I've learned from, building Mighty Men of Valor, it's great for people to share their screen and feel, you feel that energy even more and see people's face expression and all of that. So, you can, choose to take that on if you so prefer. But this was great. I already started. So I said it would be great moving forward that you ask people that are part of the mastermind to share their screen.
Oh yeah, sure. That's a great suggestion.
Yes. Because vibration transfer, you see people's emotion, and I'm sure you're gonna be using these videos to do whatever you do with them in terms of your product, in the future that's coming. So, definitely you wanna see, people's reaction and how they're growing.
Yeah, sure. That's a great idea. So when we log on to the meeting, it would be great if everybody maybe log on with a computer and everybody has the ebook downloaded already, so you can share a screen. And with the meetings, I record it. But I record it honestly only for our purposes. I don't plan to use it for anything in the future. If that opportunity arises, I don't know, maybe, I don't know. Let's see. But yeah, that's a great suggestion. So log on with your laptop next time, and then everybody share screen. That's a great suggestion. Thanks, Jafar.
No problem, bro. You know me, I'm the idea man.
Yeah, yes, Jeff. For next time, I will be on video. Okay. And make sure next time you are on time.
I didn't call no name. I get it. I'm working on that as well.
I said the reason why I was not going to be on video. So
yes, and
I was excused for today.
Yes, and I'm excused for being late today.
Just for today.
Today is the foundation day, so we get out all the kinks today.
Exactly.
Okay, great.
literally exactly, because when somebody else joins, they need to know that this is not some meeting you log on to and you listen to and blah. No, like
Right. It's something serious.
yes, and it's not for everybody. It is not for everybody. Some people will not be ready for this. So everybody log on with your camera, log on with a computer, and there's no like, oh, I forgot, or I'm sorry I'm late. Like I'll just remove you from the group, because honestly, I don't need to do this. I'm not charging anybody for this. People charge you tens and thousands of dollars for this, you know? So yeah. Yes, Anna, sorry.
No, no, you can go ahead.
Yeah.
I said what I had to say.
Yeah, but
I'm not a big talker, but I must say it was a great initiative on your part, and I like the idea that we can come together and like-minded people can come together and talk about things and do things together. I like that. I'm always for that. So just keep doing what you're doing, Hanif. Proud of you guys. I know I could be your mamas, but I'm 50 just on paper. Just remember that. No, but seriously, it's good stuff. It's good stuff. Let's just keep it going, keep it professional, and continue doing what you're doing. That's all I have to say, really.
Nice, nice.
I just want to see each and every one of us, very wealthy and healthy and living a good life, so we can all meet on the beaches of the world.
Yeah, you sound like Harold now.
I'm gonna make you meet Les Brown.
Yes, definitely.
No. Big Joe. Actually, may I update you upon that, because I talk with him last night. The man.
And your recording, honey, please.
Huh?
And your recording.
The record of this call.
Yeah. Before you start to talk about Harold.
Oh, right. Well, oh yeah, true. He's funny. Actually, I'm gonna keep it, because I'll share the recording only to I'm gonna put it on the channel as an unlisted video, so only people with the link can watch it. So you can't search on YouTube and find it. Only if somebody has the link, they can see it.
Okay.
So we can probably, I don't know how much time everybody is working with, but based on that, one of the things we'll get to there in terms of vehicles, in terms of financial freedom, but in terms of one actionable thing, I know we're all involved in different things right now. So how much time does everybody have to work with? We can probably go over a couple of that stuff. That's something Zeran, me and Anna and Javon have been doing for a while now.
Right now, I got next 10 minutes. I think I reckon.
10 minutes?
Yes.
Okay, Javon, Anna?
Yeah, I can give about 10 more. 10 more minutes, because I gotta prepare for work. I have mandatory today.
All right, yeah. Soon you'll quit that job.
Bro, I'm right. I have it down on my board, bro. Shit.
So let's see. Let me do this. So in terms of what we're involved in right now, Telegram chat is this. Telegram. So as it stands, well, me, Anna, and Javon, I guess this would be more so kind of catch up for Zeran, in the sense that Robert, in the sense that we've already been investing in a lot of different things. So going back on here. So, I mean, we've already spent a lot of time on this stuff. Zeran, I don't know if you are in this group, but yeah, I'm gonna think you're in this group. So if somebody could just take Zeran's number and add him in this group for me. Actually, no, I have it on Telegram, so I'll just do it. I'll just send it somebody send him the invite link. And actually, let's do this. Each week we can have something in terms of accountability, actionable items. If somebody could take the responsibility to say, okay, this is what we did. next meeting, this is what it is that we will achieve. So goal of next meeting, everybody should have read XYZ, blah, 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 and we will discuss it at this time. Who wants to take responsibility for doing that this week?
I will.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, that's what we are talking about.
Yeah. Thank you.
Because I know you're all waiting for me to say I will. Is what I'm supposed to do?
So essentially just an accountability.
Pretty much what we did today and what the homework is for next week.
Yeah, so it doesn't have to be long. It's more so like meeting date, time, and this is what we achieved.
What we achieved.
And what are the actionable things for next for the next meeting that we'll have. So that would be reading up to the introduction of Think and Grow Rich. Add Zeron to the group. Everybody, what's it called? Everybody logs on with a computer, and somebody else shares screen that's not the host. So those would be the three things. But apart from that, so this group Zeron is.
I just had you to the group Zeron.
Okay, nice. So this group Zeron is at least many different income streams, at least probably 50 or 60 that people can invest in to make money in different ways. What's the best way of doing this now? So sit down, spend some time and look at all of them. We'll go over them with you, and on the side, like, you guys feel free to connect at any point in time. I will not always be able to, catch up everybody on everything. So for example, like what I may have done for Javon, or Javon may have done for Anna, vice versa. Just catch up, help Zeron in terms of understanding a little bit more, and for others in the community. I'm not going to share these opportunities with everybody who is there, who comes in. But yeah. So I guess for you, so Zeron, right now, what are your, well, let's do this. Let's actually put what we've been practicing, Anna and Javon, into practice. So right now, Zeron, what would be your streams of income that you have?
Right now, I got work, which is physical work. That's one stream of income, and then I have Novatech.
So from your job and Novatech.
Yeah.
So currently you have 2 streams of income.
Yes.
All right, Javon, how about you?
So currently I have Work Crypto Life, Work, WCL, New Gen, CGI, it's passive income stream, trading, Forex, and synthetics. That's as one. That's my focus right now, and binary. That's trading is just one. That's 6 so far. Yeah, 6 so far from the top of my head.
So 6, and you have the MBH NFT as well. Anna?
Boy, so many, I can't remember half of them now.
Yeah, actually, that.
You guys will have to help me along the way. I have, Hanif, I have 2 properties that I rent out. So 2 real estate properties. I have WCL, which is my main focus pretty much. New Gen. CG what? Plum Global what?
CGL.
CGL. The NFTs. Some trading something, and a few others I can't remember, to be honest.
Yeah, but about 15.
No, not 15. You guys know them all. Like, trust me.
Yeah, I think I think it's 7 we listed so far, but Hanif about 15 plus from what I hear so far.
All right. So that's
I
so
have other little things that I do here and there, a couple little things that I
Yeah,
sell.
now if you tell her
My
about the
my
undercover
little
movements,
hustles
then
here
I
and
know.
there.
You
I
know,
have
you
a
have the
car
undercover
wash
movements.
machine, car wash machine that I rent out. I have little things just in between drinks that I sell and little things here and there. You know the usual hustle.
Anna is a hustler. Yes. So what we're seeing then is that and I probably have at least maybe like 20 or something like that.
That's for you. You probably have 30.
So in that case then we're seeing where it's all about helping each other. So a lot of the stuff I know you guys are in, I brought some of them to you. You guys brought some of them as well, and vice versa. So what we can do is kind of work on helping Zeron to get up to speed because he has 2 streams of income right now. Let's see. So let's see. Maybe what we can do is this. So right now you have Novatech. Do you only so the goal right now is maybe to see actually well before I get to that with for everybody in terms of passively what I would say right now is BOS Blue Ocean Society to pay a lot of attention to that. There's a Zoom exactly at 3 p.m. Eastern. The minimum right now is 2,500 and you get a guaranteed 20% every month until December. And then after that, you're looking at more that it's basically like a CGL, what Crown Global is. In terms of the structure and everything, they have Zoom 7 days a week, so you can log on to the Q&As for that. I know Anna was working on what you call it there. So I'm suggesting this as to I believe that it's something that is solid. Javon, you're at the Zoom as well. So what I would recommend to everybody is if you're looking at getting in, do it as soon as possible because it will close. It will close within probably like maybe a week or so because
because I was on a call and Ellis said that he's looking to have it open for a month to 2. So but I'm definitely aiming to get some cash flow right now to lock that in the next 2 weeks is the goal minimum.
Nice. So what you guys can do is the whoever has any of you already signed up for it? So
yeah, I've signed up. So I know the process. Both me and you, we spoke about it, but not in detail.
So what you can do
is
all right, nice. So what you can do is since you've already signed up, when Anna is ready to sign up, there's a Zoom today, Anna, so you can ask that question. I know you had a problem in terms
of what time is the Zoom today, you said?
Anna, do you want me to send you the link? I can send you it before I get off the call.
The Zoom link?
Yeah.
Well, you can't send it.
That's not allowed, right?
No. So
because it's only accounts. Yeah, you have to register your own account. Sorry.
So let me stop the sharing screen actually. Stop recording.